here for MoBuzz TV, and we'll start off this Monday, March 19th with a little item for the word nerds. Every geek's favorite little bit of Hawaiian, the word Wiki, has been officially given a second home in the English language as well. That is, so far as inclusion in the Oxford English Dictionary counts as official. Seems a little late in coming though, seeing as how it's been in common use for some time now. I mean, Wikipedia started up in 2001, but hey, better late than never, right? Other recent additions to the dictionary include bimbet, irritainment, and tighty whities. Here are some more interesting words spoken by Microsoft's Steve Ballmer regarding Google's business plans. Quote, "They're trying to double in a year? That's insane in my opinion." He also called their efforts at services beyond search, quote, "a lot of cute things." So Google's insane, yeah? Well, what's this?
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Ballmer!
I have 4 words for you. I love this company. Yes!
Little bit of the pot calling the kettle black, eh, Steve? You know what else is a little insane? The music and movie industry's relentless pursuit of DRM technologies despite constant developments that show it to be futile. Case in point, a new sound card from Asus. Before, to get around DRM on music you bought, you'd have to burn it onto a physical CD, then re-rip it. But this little Asus sound card basically just does all that for you. The key is, quote, the redirection of outputs from a physical output to secondary audio processor, which will then record the file in the format you want. And if that didn't make any sense to you, just think DRM killer. Okay, let's take a step away from the geeky stuff and look at some Web 2.0 done really well for the non-tech crowd. And celebrity gossip is about as far as you can get from that crowd. But the people at Team Sugar actually have a really well put together site with their top 100 celebrities list. For every film or TV celebrity on the list, they aggregate the latest news, articles, YouTube videos, photos, and blog posts. Then, because who doesn't like a blatant popularity contest, users rate the famous in 5 categories like talent and style, and the rankings are decided from that. Brangelina currently hold the number 1 and 2 spots, while Victoria Beckham and that guy from the OC barely made the cut at the bottom. I was happy to find that Paris Hilton was nowhere in sight. Okay, enough of that, back to the geekiness and the Optimus keyboard. With LCD screens on every key to change characters as you wish, it's pretty drool-worthy, if it existed. When we first mentioned it, it was slated to be released in 6 months or so, and that was like a year and a half ago? Well, long enough that the show isn't even in the archives anyways. So already this keyboard was looking like a bit of a chimera, but now they've canceled their unveiling at CeBIT, raised the price for the keyboard that doesn't yet exist from $1,200 to $1,500, and they're taking pre-orders for delivery in December. So sure, hand over $1,500 for a mythical keyboard that will someday exist. No, really, they really mean it this time. Cross their heart and hope to die. And now, a little note on how, if you're feeling blue about having spent so much money on a PS3, you can look on the bright side. You could help find a cure for cancer with it. Yep, Sony has announced that within a few weeks you'll be able to connect your PS3 to the Folding at Home project at Stanford University. It's not a new idea to take advantage of a network of distributed computers to help tackle a load of complex calculations, although it may be a first for a gaming console. In this case, the computations have to do with proteins and how they fold, because when they fold wrong, scientists believe, they may cause diseases like cancer or Alzheimer's. See, your Wii may have been cheaper, but will it save lives? In other gadgety goodness, the Sony Mylo has just been teamed up with those open Wi-Fi crusaders at Phone. The Phonera, that is the phone's special router, will be available in Sony style shops, rare for a non-Sony product. But more interestingly, the router also comes bundled with the Mylo in a special package deal. Of course, that's only in Japan, but the deal would seem to be quite a boon for the phone mission, which is to get as many people in as many places to share their Wi-Fi with the world. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Mylo, ta-da, here it is. All of you in the States aren't going to get one of these until September. Well, unless you got one off of eBay, but Phone gave us one of the little doodads to play around with. It's a little handheld device that's not a phone, but which has wireless connectivity for web browsing, instant messaging, media file playback and sharing, and other web-based communications. It's pretty cool, especially the fact that Skype comes pre-installed. It's got Google Talk and Yahoo Messenger as well. It's targeted at a young demographic and makes sense for how a lot of youth, especially in Japan, communicates now. It's easy to use, but it might fall a bit short if you wanted something more sophisticated or flexible. A PDA might suit you better, although it wouldn't be as cute. That's it for MoBuzz TV today. Until next time, I'm going to be wasting precious work time doodling around with a Mylo.